Okay, guys, we're going to talk about some above the basic stuff. Some advanced tips, tactics, strategies, different ways to use tools, combinations that work, how to read opponents, how to get a stealth kill. What the hell do you do with a ceramic shard anyway? That kind of stuff. So you should think like a shinobi. You should fight like a shinobi. Shinobis fight smart, they fight hard, and they fight sneaky. You got to embrace that. You should not. I mean, you can operate as a samurai, but you're designed to be a shinobi. You get rewarded for being a sneaky ninja. Embrace that in this game, and you will go far. So, Ishin says hesitation is defeat, and that's right. That's right on. Like he should preach that gospel. Being aggressive, which is how I interpret that, is is definitely the way, for sure.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
You should be smart when you be aggressive, but you should be aggressive when you need to, for sure. Sometimes wisdom is knowing when that is, when you need to be aggressive, right? So hesitation is defeat, but so is R1 spamming. So if you're just mindlessly attacking something and you don't know what to expect from it, and you're not trying to read the situation or read their moves and what's going on, that's also defeat. So face rolling on the keys is...
Yeah, it was great, bro. Who's the man?
I'm the man.
is not the... It's not going to get you far in Sekiro. You'll never get past the ogre. You might not even get past the first general, which would be really sad. So don't just R1 spam. Like, read the situation and have a plan. So that being said, there's also an order of priority that I feel like is important. So attacking is more important than getting the perfect deflect. If you can get an attack, then that's worth more than a perfect deflect. I feel like a perfect deflect is worth more than just deflect spamming. Deflect spamming is important, but you should only do that when you're under attack and you're unsure of what the attack pattern can be. Deflect spam is like your panic button. I feel like if you can't deflect spam, then you should dodge. I stay mobile in most of my boss fights, especially because it lets me keep them herded where I want them, and I'm already in a position to dodge their stuff, especially if I'm already sprinting and I can just jump. It also easily lets me bait them. To get back to the point, deflect spamming is better than dodge. Dodging is definitely better than holding block. The only time you should ever hold block in this game is when you're trying to dump posture damage. Literally, that's the only time you should really ever do that. That being said, thou shalt deflect. Shinobis are a master of redirection. The perfect parry is an art. Don't be afraid to deflect. I see and hear a lot of people having difficulty with that. You'll overcome an opponent faster with even an accidental, almost perfect parry than you will just relying on block and R1 spamming, for sure. Understand the power of deflection. You can deflect anything. You can deflect arrows. You can deflect dogs. I didn't know that until recently, but you can definitely deflect dog attacks. You can deflect horses. The Gyobu's horse that will jump on you, you can deflect that dude. Apes, chickens, the giant snake. When you get attacked by the giant snake, you can deflect him. Who would have thought? Now your timing on those has to be impeccable, but it is not. It is not impossible. That being said, you can also deflect. I believe all. I know some grabs you can deflect for sure, but you can deflect all perilous attacks. You do not have to dodge a perilous attack or punish a perilous attack. You can deflect it. Your timing on a perilous attack deflection has to be impeccable. It has to be perfect, but it does. It is a thing. You can definitely do that. So, in group combat, dividing and conquering will keep you alive. You should look at each enemy and each setup and each situation. Like a great example is the guys at Harada Estate when they're sitting around the campfire. Um, you should have a plan on how to deal with all of those guys in every situation where you're coming up on a new group of enemies. Before you attack, you should always surveil and figure out who who's got what weapon, which weapon is more dangerous, who's got what armor, and make those higher attack priority targets than everybody else. But you should have a plan of I'm going to kill this guy, then I'm going to go here, I'm going to kill this guy. These guys are then going to do that. Then I'll maybe it's you're just going to move to the next target, or maybe it's I'm going to evade and circle back around, grab the high ground, and wait for them to do something. Um, Maybe it's to press the attack. But you should always have a plan when you're going to jump a group of guys, especially. And the more dangerous the guys, the better the plan is. Sometimes it's divide and conquer. Sometimes use a ceramic shard to just pull one of them over to you. Grab a wall and throw a shard when you get the whistle ring from the apes. You can use that to specifically target somebody and call them over to you. That's a great way to split up two powerful opponents. You got like 3 purple ninjas to deal with. You got to split those guys up because like you want to know what's down that hallway. You know what I mean? Also, best use for ceramic shards ever. Let's see, what's next on the list? I forget what general it was, but I think this is good advice. Have a plan to kill everybody in the room. Fight dirty, or a shinobi. You know what I mean? You should have that plan at all times. Another fair point. Don't underestimate the ability to rush in and get the first death blow. You might have to rush past somebody and alert the group, but as long as you get to your target and your target doesn't know you're coming, they're still not alerted to you, they're not red flagged, then you'll get the death blow and take them out. You might alert the rest of the group, but if that one big guy was the threat, then that greatly increases your success of dealing with that encounter successfully. A good example of that, a really good example of that is in Harada Estate with the 2 shield guys and the ogre in the middle. You can easily sneak around that whole group, get behind them, and then you rush past the 2 shield guys to kill that ogre who's going to be the problem. And then you just turn around and axe the 2 shield guys. So it doesn't matter that you alerted the 2 shield guys, because you're going to have iframes in that death blow anyway. So also in group tactics, keep in mind that death blows do give you iframes. So it's very much to your benefit to grab a death blow as soon as you can, because it'll give you immunity to any attacks that are coming in. So I think we're going to wrap it up here, guys. I could literally go on for like another 20 minutes with ideas. ideas and thoughts like this. Please, I'm going to do a series of these. Please throw your suggestions and ideas and your lessons learned in comments. I would love to hear them, and I will happily include them in the series. Thanks, guys. If you learned something or you were just entertained, please like and subscribe. Love you guys. Can't wait to hear from y'all. I will catch you guys on the flip side.
It was great, bro. Who's the man?
I'm the man.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Bye, Felicia.